In this video, we're going to go through creating new styles for a theme. So as an admin, which I'm logged in as a VividCharts admin now, I have the ability to create themes, but within themes, I also have the ability to create new styles. And it's probably the most technical piece of this new feature, so we'll go through it step by step. Let's just go ahead and add a chart here. We'll just add a score chart to keep it simple. And we'll add a project, and we'll just say, give us a count of all the projects. Okay, so just a very simple chart, but we'll apply a theme to this here. So if I go to themes, and I want to add a theme, I can add a theme. And we'll just say, my new theme. I can change, I'm just going to go ahead and change the background color to make it obvious that we have a theme applied. But when we look at all these different elements here, these are the default settings. So default, we have background color, primary palette, etc. But what if I wanted things that applied just to the title? How would I be able to start addressing that? Because when we go over here and go into our style menu and title, there's a bunch of settings here. So we can have position, we can have alignment, we can have font styles, font size. So we can address each of these inside of our theme by creating new style options inside of the theme. So let's go do that. We're going to go to themes and, whoops, I didn't save it. So we'll go edit. I'll resave this. And again, we'll set just a background color to make sure it's clear. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to add a style, and we're going to say title background. And the title background that we want is going to be a single color. And when I choose single color here as the type, I now get a picker here for the value. So I'm going to say the background color we want to be this yellow color. Now here's the piece that we need to add is the path for that. So we need to be able to tell this background or title background where to apply the single color. So we're going to say add path. Now how do I know what path that is? We're going to have this documented. So for now I just have the title documentation pulled up. So if we go to background color and title, I'm actually just going to copy this. It also tells me the data type that I need, which is the color. And I'm just going to paste that in there. Okay, and then we'll say, let's see. Say title, background, color. Okay, and we'll close that just to make sure it took. Okay, and then I'm not sure what the error is that came up there. We'll check that out. Let's add another style, and let's say we want title color. So we're going to just say title color, and we'll say it's going to be a single color again. Let's go back over here. Text color is title.color. So we will add a path. Title.color. Actually, is it lowercase c? Lowercase c. Okay. And what's the color we want? We're going to say we want this red, just to make it super obvious, even at the sake of being ugly. And then we'll close. And then what might we want to do? Let's do an alignment just to make it obvious. So title.alignment. Okay, so we'll add a style. I'm going to say title alignment. This is an alignment option. And then I get my choices. And then we'll add the path. And it's title.alignment. Just to double check. Yeah, and it's a string, which we have the picker. So I'm going to say close there. Okay, I'm going to save that. Gary's new theme. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and add, oh wait, we have a background color coming with this theme. So this chart here will be white and the background will change. This title will have background color on the title. They'll change to the right and the color of the title should change. So we're just going to go back into our themes and we'll go hit apply. It's going to make sure I want to confirm I want everything to change. I'm going to hit OK. So we can see here that's what happened. We had our title changed here. We got the background color. My chart doesn't have any color to it, so the background color comes through. But you can see how this can become pretty powerful, because when you start thinking about all the chart options you have, when you go through here, all the options you have for styling, to be able to put those into a theme, adding your own custom styles to get really specific about how you want to theme things. So again, we'll have, these option paths documented for you, which will be very helpful when you go to create your own themes. Can't wait to see what you guys create.